join me here now, and it's 5-4 to us. Sorry, this is a phone. What am I playing at? Hello, welcome to today's episode. Bit of a strange one. You might remember last time. If you weren't filled in with last time, we were playing Leicester in between the playing of yesterday's episode and today's episode. Moussa Dembele has scored. Well, he scored all of the goals, hasn't he? And he might be able to get another one. It's still just 4 for him. But no, I've not made any changes. We've gone for a rotated side. I realise this is a weird time to meet, but I just think it's worth showing. It's an FA Cup replay for those that are unaware. And I was hoping we would just get through this nice and comfortably. But being that it's quite dramatic, I figured we would talk about it right now, as we've got another chance to go through. And Moise Kean with a finish. 6-4, 10 goals. This is ridiculous. Now, the problem has been that every time we score, they seem to score as well. So we'll see what happens in the final 10 minutes of the game. Hopefully, we just carry on winning. I don't really want to make any changes, though. Actually, I could bring on Alex Iwobi maybe for Dembele and put Jesus up front for the final few minutes. Why not? But I did wonder if this was going to get awfully dramatic. It turns out that Moise Kean has scored, and it's a little less dramatic, but still a massive amount of goals in this game. And we're going to kick things off today, though, with a match against Everton, and then we're going to play Sevilla, I think, if that's correct. I've caught myself out, really. I wasn't expecting to record at this point. And there we are then. 6-4 is the end result. Dembele getting 4 goals in the game. Not already played that much this season, and even then when he does play, he gets the goals. I've let my assistant do that, and I shouldn't have done. Let's fix that by doing a team talk. Passionately say, pleased with how you did tonight. That's only confused everybody. So yes, Everton coming up. They're in 8th position to a tricky league tie, and then we play against Sevilla in the second leg. We're currently 5-1 in that Champions League game, but it should be a good one. Now, who do we play in the next round? I'm not actually sure. The reason I find that particularly annoying is that the games towards our back end of the season are getting more difficult by the addition. You can see now that Manchester United, Chelsea, Manchester City, Man United and Liverpool, 4 very difficult league games, and Everton today, not easy either. So let's join us for that one, and it's in 3 days' time. So let's rest the boys and then get out there ready for the game today. Then again, rotated side. That's part of the genius, Ben, really. Just Dan Christie on Twitter. Dr. Benji had a big impact on Danny Welbeck's career. Don't forget that, if by which they mean I instantly sold him as soon as I arrived. They're correct. Thank you for that, though, Dan. I appreciate it. Right then, a full list of Premier League fixtures throughout the league today, and the team we're going to go with is, again, slightly rotated. We've got a big game in Europe, and because of our position in the league table, I think we can afford to rotate things a little bit. Donnarumma then starting goal. Mike Kamara comes in at right back. Of course, J got injured last episode. And Dronde, Van Dijk, and Danny Rose complete the back 4. We've got Fred and Arthur in front of them. Of course, we have Moise Kean on the left-hand side, Jesus on the other side, and Asensio behind. Moussa Dembele just scored 4 goals. Give him another game, Ben, for goodness sake. The big thing here is making sure we get a clean sheet. We've got a couple of defensive players that will probably feature now who aren't, they're not in the best of moods. Morale is low. Michy, Barini in the forward line for Everton. If we lose this, we might as well quit the whole thing. Just get straight on with Thames, you know? Yeah. We're half an hour into this game, and you wouldn't even know it's kicked off, to be honest. First chance, first highlight of the game. We might as well stick with it then. Arthur finds Asensio, who plays forward to Danny Rose. Danny Rose to Dembele. Jesus with a chance. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Remains 0-0. 35 minutes gone, though. You can see, actually, Manchester United have... goodness gracious. United have closed that gap ridiculously. I'll put it in the centre just for a moment. You can see 63 for them, 66 for us. You've seen our fixture list. We've got to win today, is what I'm getting at, viewers. We've got to win today. Right, as we edge closer to half-time, if we can grab a goal before the half's up, that'd be perfect. Well, no, one of the most boring halves in football history, and it's 0-0. Around the grounds then, United are beating Swansea, actually battering Swansea. Liverpool winning their game as well. Leicester beating Huddersfield. So the teams around us all seeming to do quite well. City and Chelsea play each other, so that's a good battle. Basically, one of those teams is obviously going to lose ground on us. Not that they're too close to us, but again, City and Chelsea, both contenders, I dare say. Everton with a chance, maybe. Oh, for 3 dimensions. Let's see it in 3 dimensions. Oh my god. So where do we start with this then? Besic's on it. Gives it to Davies. Michy now. Where do we start? Danny Rose, just a lovely 1-2. And then Donnarumma. I don't think he's trying to earn his wage per week there. 1-0 down, but a highlight immediately after the goal. Good signs. Asensio picks it up on the edge of the area, drives past them. That's our reply, is it? That was like a Christmas thank you. And that's a reference that people will understand, hopefully. Danny Rose is struggling as well for fitness, so we're going to get him straight off. Bring on Kurzweil. I think Lukaku for Dembele at this stage is the obvious move as well. Hazard's not quite fit enough to play. He's on the bench, but I don't think he could feature today as Moise Kean heads it straight into the arms of the Arsenal goalkeeper. Sorry, the Everton goalkeeper. Onana. What's his name? Onana. Yeah, you get it. Michi plays it forward to Barini. I don't like this at all. Fabio Barini coming forward with it. Ball played back to Schneidlin, and I'm a little bit nervous. If we get the ball in counter, though, I predict a goal, but right now it's Everton in control. Schneidlin finds Michi and acres of space. Oh, my kimono, you flipping buffoon. It's a chance. It's a chance. So Barini steps up. Barini scores. He tucked it away with accuracy. Thank you very much, Football Manager. There it is, look. Confirmation. This is not good at all. Not good at all. It's just not as much tempo from us as there is normally. We seem lethargic. I don't know what it is. Everton are sat quite defensively, but chance after chance is raining in. Donnarumma with a good save. Everton are the better side. I don't know what to say, really. Every now and then in this season, we've had a few of these upsets. Leicester was obviously the big one. Watford recently was one as well. I think he slipped up against Derby as well in a game. And now Everton are causing us problems. I mean, maybe it's a system change needed. Asensio off, perhaps, and we'll bring on Lacazette to play up top with Lukaku, and we'll just see if anything changes. Okay, 15 minutes to go. We're going to need a goal very quickly. Fred out to Moise Keane, and we might be building an attack. You never know. Mike Kimono, who's on a booking, give away a penalty kick. It's not something great for him so far, as he's been brought into the team after the injury to Heisa J. Kurzweil, though, ball lofted in. I mean, that is the highest ball of all time. Lacazette. It's a free kick. It's a free kick to them. Oh, it's a counter maybe. Lukaku heads down for Lacazette, and here we go. Arsenal on the breakaway. Can they pull it off? Lacazette, no, it's been held up. Jesus, though, ball into the middle. Perhaps he can. Moise Keane. Oh, fuck. I'm getting a little bit frustrated now, viewers. I don't know if that's obvious. Right, 8 minutes to go. It's got to be now. Time's just going. It's just disappearing. Very even game. Everton have just taken their chances. There's some injury time left. Again, it has to, right now, if we're going to have any chance of even getting a point left in this game, it's not happening, is it, viewers? It ain't happening. Or is it? Lukaku goes forward with it. If you get a ball into the middle, he can. Lacazette open. Oh, Sevilla, bring them on. What an absolute treat of a spectacle. I said that. No, it wasn't. Well, there we are. Not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. And with Sevilla in the second leg of the Champions League, it should be routine. We're 5-1 up after the first leg. But after that sort of performance, we've got another injury flight. Is this where it crumbles? Is this where it all crumbles? Oh, no. Don't have a right back for this game either, so that's good news. Heisa J got injured, didn't he? And Kimona's not ready. I mentioned it yesterday. Still bothered by it. Lukaku there, though. 41 goals. And we should be able to welcome back Hazard for this game. So I'm excited, at least. Right, then. This is going to be a bit of an experiment. Andrande is playing out at right back in the attacking role. I will see what happens in this one game. Koscielny and Van Dijk then in the centre. Kurzweil at left back. Danny Rose is now injured after that last game. Donnarumma in goal, of course. Fred and Arthur there too. Asensio plays in behind Lukaku, as he always does. And the wide areas are the interesting ones. We're dropping Gabriel Jesus, who is available to play. We're bringing in Riyad Mahrez. Hazard comes in as well on the left-hand side. Essentially, I want to have options on the bench to bring on. In fact, let's bring Jesus onto the bench instead of Iwobi. Either side now, Hazard, of course, freshly back after injury. It might be quick to bring him back. And actually, when you think about this game, Ben, do you really need to risk playing him? No. So I'm going to bring him on at some point. We'll play Jesus on the left-hand side, see how he does out there. I think he's naturally right-footed, so it makes sense. Into this game we go, though. It should be interesting. It's interesting to have sort of a game like this without any pressure at all. So game on. Game on. Arsenal to kick off first. I'm doing darts. No, that wasn't me calling you darts. Zappacosta is playing for Sevilla and has already got an injury, so that's good news. Not for him, obviously, but I mean, I'm positive about it. Andrade with the ball forward to Lukaku. It's a good chance. Andrade nipped in there like nobody's business. It's a corner that'll come to nothing because I've played this game loads before. So there it is. I'll take a 0-0. Genuinely. Just get out of this alive. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, brilliant news. They've scored, haven't they? And it's a long way back for them. But my word, have we given them a ladder. Banega puts the ball in. Vela heads it down. Escudero with the Escudero, that's easy to say, Ben. On the second bite of the cherry, gets it. And it's now 5-2 on aggregate, but a chance for us as we're forward with it. Ball out to Kurzweil. If you'd unleashed there, I'd have enjoyed that a lot. Arthur, though, back into Asensio. Chance maybe. Oh, it hits the post, the bar. Lukaku finishes it off. Unfortunate for the goalkeeper, maybe. But there we are, 1-1, back in it. Lovely. Jubbly. Again, we'll see where this hits as it's played across there. Asensio with the effort. And I think keeper gets hands to it. A bit unfortunate. Lukaku prods home. An away goal as well, which levels their away goals. They have to score 5 now, so I'm feeling good about it. Mahrez into the area, finds Lukaku, it's the post. It's a big opportunity. Ball's played over the top, and we got a little bit fortunate. Another highlight immediately, though. Asensio on this right-hand side finds Mahrez again. He and Asensio work together quite neatly. It's now Andrande on this side, whips the ball in. Not the best though. Forced to Arthur with a chance. He's challenged, is he? Okay, and they get it away. Considering Sevilla need goals, they're playing quite conservative, which is making the game a little bit back and forth. No one's really getting a grip on the game so far, it seems. But they've got a penalty now because Andrande, who's now filling in at right back, has given away one. Him and Kimona are loving it. It doesn't matter who we play there. They're going to Rio. Great save. Well, there we are. Back. So Arabia with a finish. It's 6-3 on aggregate. It's a great save, to be fair, from Donnarumma. And then as soon as he gets up, he just decides, I've forgotten how to do saves. 22 minutes gone. This is all action. Asensio into Lukaku. Jesus finds the back of the net. Carlos can't keep it out. And we're back on a 7-3. We score. There's so many goals in our games. Look at that. Look at that there. Let's go. Here we go. 27 minutes gone. Time for a goal for them. It should have been. Chance before half-time. Time has moved pretty swiftly since the last highlight, and Carlos Vela now causing issues. Crosses it in. Oh, Donnarumma with a good save. Okay. Just get to half-time. 2-2. Jobs are good in. Our front two are playing all right. Jesus and Lukaku being all action. Everyone else playing pretty poorly. Right then, back out for the second half. It's going to have to be quite the collapse for us not to go through at this point. Van Dijk plays a big ball over the top, and Lukaku's on it and applies the finish. It's 3-2. Of course, we're at home in this game as well, at the Emirates. 8-3 on aggregate. Can we call it there? I'm going to call it there. You can see here, Van Dijk, he does this so often, it feels like. Koscielny lays it to him. First time, left-footed. You don't get many centre-backs that do that often, but Lukaku is a very grateful recipient. That felt like a lifetime trying to figure out what words I was going to use then. But no, he is a grateful recipient of through balls from Van Dijk. He gets them more than anyone else. 20 minutes to go. We are going to actually make a change. I think it's time for Eden Hazard to come on for Jesus. Get him back in the fold a little bit. As Ben Yedder with a chance. Good save by Donnarumma. But no, get Hazard back involved. We need him desperately for the back end of this season. I think tomorrow's episode may be, well, actually, depending on the Champions League draw, which I'm going to say we're probably going to be a part of, we've got some big games coming up, of course. Chelsea and City, I think, are next to each other. So that is probably going to be an episode. We might at some point have to do a double upload day. I don't know how you feel about that. If you would like to see a double upload day of this series, let me know. Just leave a like. If we hit 1,000 likes in a pretty quick time, that's a good indication that people want to see a couple of episodes at once. So get on it. This isn't over yet, though. I mean, let's not rule Sevilla completely out of this. I mean, that is unbelievably shit. Imagine if that was in a real game. I mean, we'll look at it in 3 dimensions because it's comical. Koscielny heads it clear. Good bit of defending. We push out. They play a little through ball down the centre. It's tackled. He kicks it against Kurzawa's arse, and then Ben Yedder pops it in. It's sickening. Let's just waste some time. This is the most classic wasting time decision to bring Rob Holding on at right back for no reason whatsoever. Just to literally waste the time. Asensio is driving forward. There might be one more chance. Well, that was probably it. And with a couple of seconds to go, that should be that. Good defending from Sevilla, but it's all too little too late. 8-4 is going to be on aggregate then, as you assume the referee at some point will blow the whistle, and it's a free kick. Everyone in the crowd has cheered. It's one of those moments where he's blowing the whistle, everyone's going, hooray! And then you realise a free kick's been taken, and then it's not as good. Hooray! It's not as good now, because we've all been tricked by the referee. Thank you, referee, for that trickery. But no, let's see then. Will our assistant do that team talk? That's a bloody good team talk, to be fair to him. And we'll just quickly see then when the draw is. The draw isn't for ages yet, so we'll just, I mean, that's a long time. Right, that is going to wrap things up then. Of course, let me know, comment section, do you want to see a double upload day? We could maybe do the Manchester United game with somebody else, and then Chelsea and a Champions League game, or maybe just miss out the FA Cup stuff and focus on the Champions League stuff, because that is where the important stuff is happening, it seems, right now. Let me know then, by leaving a like, leaving a comment, what you would like to see, and I'm making sure we get that done. So, if you enjoyed today's video, I'd say do drop a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel, and Thames, I promise, is coming soon. We'll have to get from me. That's been until next time. Goodbye.